this video, I'm going to plan out the week in my Erin Condren FrankenPlanned Life Planner. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get planning. Where are we? We are in week 42. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Much like last week, I kind of haven't really been keeping up with my planner. I don't know, lately I've just been working off of lists. I don't know, I guess that's just what I need right now. And so I'm just kind of making lists on just random notepads and stuff and not looking at this. And I don't know, I need to figure something out because I'm not doing the things I already said I wanted to do. I'm just kind of like reacting to what's going on that day. And so some of these things didn't get done because, I don't know, I was just reacting instead of working off my plan. I have that issue is like I can plan stuff really well, but sometimes I just don't stick with my plan, and this is kind of one of those weeks. So also it was a weird week where my son had off of school all week, and so we did just kind of hang out, and that was more important to me than the to-do list anyway. Just hanging out with him and not really worrying about some of these extra things. And we didn't even end up carving pumpkins. Maybe we'll do that next weekend. We'll see. But anyway, let me see. Did I do any of this stuff? I've been cleaning. I wouldn't check it off because I'm not like done cleaning. Let's see, here. I kind of cleaned the kitchen and did some food prep, but I need to clean it again. So I'm gonna put a dot here just because it's like, it's done, but it's not. Like, it needs to be redone. My son did his laundry, and man, I haven't done any of this stuff. Okay, well, that's how life goes, I guess. I didn't work on my blog at all this week. The PTO stuff I'm gonna do later today after I watch the race. Oh, and today is the United States Grand Prix in Austin, and I'm gonna watch that after I film this. And so then after I watch that, I will do some PTO stuff. So yeah, this, I've definitely done Duolingo. I'm not even gonna worry about habits this week. I just don't care. That we just kind of ate like fend for yourself type stuff, and then poke bowls we'll do next week because I do have the stuff to make those. So let's move over everything. And I am going to move over this stuff. I'll put that on the list too. The office I just don't really care about. Minecraft thing didn't happen. The blog stuff I have on my list that I'll look at. And then this stuff will probably happen today. The clothes tote I'm gonna do later today too. That's just putting some clothes that I dumped out of a tote back in the tote. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's look at the week ahead. We are planning week 43. I have a savings deposit. I have planned to spend like a whole day planning my channel and stuff like that for like the future. We have Spirit Night, which I'm gonna order pizza. It's at a pizza place. I'm gonna order that for the 23rd because since I'm doing that planning day that day, that way I don't have to worry about like stopping if I'm on a roll with stuff to make dinner. We'll just order pizza that night. On the 24th, I need to pick up my son from his robotics club. On the 25th, I need to check on my son's lunch money account, which he's been taking his lunch, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then we have the Gold School Premium Prep Party on Friday. and it is the Mexican Grand Prix that weekend. And let's see, I can just check all these off. They're done. This is done. I have decorated for Halloween. All of this stuff is done, but I will need to do the debit tracker for the following month, which I have a sticky note. I will show you that in the November plan with me, I think. Okay, and then this is just the stuff for Mexico we'll need to put on the weekly plan. This is the menu. So we made this, we did like a taco rice bowl instead of taco salad. So why don't we just make a note of that? And then poke bowls we're gonna move to this week, and instead of having nachos, we will do poke bowls. And we did do all of these, so I'm gonna check these off as well, even though I didn't do that the previous week. And then I am reading, let's add another book here. I am reading Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Which I'm really enjoying. I wanted a spooky kind of book. I guess like you could consider like zombie books, like horror for Halloween, but I just read those all the time. But so this is like vampires, so I don't know, it's Halloween-y. Okay, so let's plan week 43. And let's go ahead and so this is how I've been doing it. I'm just putting like the timed things here and the tasky things here. And okay, so I thought that was working, but I haven't been really looking at my lists in that way. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do this week, I'm going to just do like basically 3 things per day. So I'm not gonna draw the line. I'm just gonna do like 3 bullet points with my color code, and we'll try it that way just to see if that is something that, I don't know, will kind of help ease my, I don't know, anguish. It's not anguish, that's too big of a word. I don't know. It's just, I need to change something and feel better about my planning and actually looking at my planner. So let's try that. So on Monday we didn't have anything, so we'll wait on that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna wait on that. I did plan my week coming up in my Fresh Start Daily Goal Planner that I've been kind of using for work stuff. And this week I really want to get ahead on some filming again, which I had done the week before, and I want to do it again only because I'm going to be gone this weekend, and so I'm going to be busy the next week on Friday. So there's going to be like filming I have to do ahead of time, and then I definitely just need to be done with it because I'm not going to have the weekend to like catch up if I don't finish things. Plus my husband will be home, and so I really want to just kind of get that stuff done earlier in the week, which means I'm moving some other stuff up this week. So basically, even though there's a bunch of stuff here, the main things I'm going to be focusing on this week, I guess my main focus for the week is just going to be work. And so I have already planned out that week in my Fresh Start Daily. I'm just kind of looking at it real quick, make sure I didn't write anything in here that I can't show you. So I just kind of, like, I don't do anything fun and pretty in this. This is really just, this is kind of like a brain dump, I guess, for me. Like I do the brain dump in my brain dump journal, and then I look at this and just kind of scribble it all out, and I don't worry about how cute it looks for the internet, you know. And honestly, I wish that's how I planned everything, but I do kind of have to keep in mind that stuff needs to look nice for my channel. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I do have a bunch of stuff planned for each day, so I'm just going to kind of have this off to the side, and I'll flip through and just make sure I have those main priority things on here as well. So I think since there's going to be a priority for each weekday for work, let's just go ahead and put that on here. We'll just start with like a bullet point for each day in the work and learning color, and we'll just do it like that. So for each weekday we have that, and then I guess I could write those in. So this day is filming. So I guess what I'll do is, because I don't need to like be detailed here, I'm gonna put, I don't know, I think I'll just put work, because these things are gonna kind of take up a lot of the day. Okay, and then let's look at this again. So on Tuesday, I have a savings deposit I need to do. So we will do savings deposit. And then Wednesday is that planning day, which I've already accounted for here. I'll just kind of remind myself here, this is a planning day, because I'm actually really looking forward to it. I love planning, obviously, so I'm just kind of excited. Okay, and then Thursday, oh, I guess I should put that I want to order that pizza on Wednesday. And pizza is food, and food always goes with the health stuff. So that is Spirit Night. Order pizza. Okay, and then pick up my son from robotics on Thursday, and that is at 5:30. So at 5:30 p.m. I'm gonna pick up my son. Okay, and then on Friday is the day of the Goal School Premium prep party, and that's at 11. So we've got 11 a.m. GSP prep party. Okay, so, whoops. And then I need to check on the lunch money for my son. Okay, so this is a interesting thing, that because it's lunch money, so lunch has to do with food, which for me is health, but it's also for my son, which is family, and it's also money because I'm transferring money or paying for something, which is blue for finances. And so I know that there's like sometimes people get confused over where they should put things. Really, you want to put it in just whatever overall goal it's supporting, even though it can also support other goals. So for me, it's family, because this is something that's important for me to do, to like take care of my son, just to make sure he has everything he needs. So even though I am like, you know, getting online and transferring or putting money in his account or whatever, and that's money, it's not, that doesn't like affect my financial goals, my overall financial goals. What it is doing is supporting my son and making sure that he has, you know, money in his account. If he wants to buy lunch one day, maybe I make his lunch and he just doesn't want it, and there's, I don't know, you never know. I don't care what happens, I just want him to eat, right? Or maybe he wants to buy lunch for a kid who doesn't have a lunch. I don't know. I just need to make sure there's money in his account, and he can use that to buy like a little dessert or a snack or another drink or something, you know? And so we have the means to do that, so I am going to do that, and that is something that I'm doing to support him, even though yes, it has to do with food because it's lunch, or it has to do with money because I'm putting money in an account, but that's not what those are for. Like, it's the lunch, I'm doing it to support my son, and so that's why it's family. So anyway, I just wanted to explain that because sometimes I've kind of been talking about color coding a little bit, and I have gotten some comments, and I have seen just in other discussions elsewhere about color coding, I've seen where people they're confused over what color they should choose for the color code. And that's my take on it, and that's how I take all that kind of confusion and guesswork out of it. And really, it's like, it doesn't need to be that complicated, you know, it just doesn't. And so I don't let it be. Okay, refill lunch account. Okay, and Saturday is our like reset day, so I'll put those things in, and then Sunday is the race, but we also have qualifying on Saturday, and I want to note the time for that. So let's get, we have yellows for Formula One because it's like hobbies. We have cleaning, which is this one, so cleaning day, and then food prep. And then I also need to order groceries, which I like to do on Thursdays. And oh, I also like to do a brain dump on Thursdays. The ordering groceries doesn't really matter if I put it on Thursday or not, so I'll just add that to this list. Sometimes I order it earlier because, you know, and I can schedule it for Saturday, and then sometimes I just order it on Friday, so it's not really that big of a deal. But the brain dump I really do want to do on Thursday. Okay, so let's get that on Thursday. Brain dump and planning, which should be easier that day because I will have already planned a bunch of work stuff, probably based on what I was doing on Wednesday. Okay, so then let's see, we definitely want to do cleaning, so I'm going to put cleaning at the top, and then we'll put that the grocery order is coming. So we have cleaning, and then we have 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. groceries. Forgot to put another one here for food prep. So we'll do that. And I didn't put quali. Okay, I didn't leave room for qualifying on here. And now I'm wondering, what do I do with that? Why don't I just not worry, because that's not really something I need on my list at that point. I don't know. I'll just leave it off for now, because it's not like I'm going to forget that qualifying is happening that day. It's just not a thing I forget. But Sunday I will put, what time is the race? It's probably at like 3, yeah. Okay. So we will put 3 p.m. is the Mexican Grand Prix. And then why don't we carve some pumpkins this day? I'm pretty sure my husband is actually going to be home earlier than we planned, and so this will be a fun little family activity, like going to pick up some pumpkins and then carving them for Halloween. And we will need to get like candy and stuff to pass out on Halloween anyway, so we'll just do that day. Okay, and now I have room to add some other things here, which will oh, look, I also forgot to put the PTO stuff, so I'll have to do that on Sunday as well. So this is showing me that I probably try to cram too much into Saturday, because my goal is to not do anything on Sundays, but I don't know that that's like possible right now. So we will need to make sure to do PTO stuff, which maybe I'll put the stuff in this list, but this is like the day that I will work on that. Okay, let me put this on the next, oh, I guess the next week falls in November, so we are here, which I already have there too, so oh well. Okay, and let's see, I order groceries. And I guess I also need to, let me move this stuff out of the way. I definitely need to try to get this cleaning done. Let's say I want to use a verb. I wanted to just write monthly cleaning. But maybe I just need to write the individual things. I really think I'm going to do the oven and the appliances and the coffee today because I am planning on cleaning the kitchen really well after the food prep I just did. And so what I'll do is leave them. I'm not going to write those on this list, but I will if I don't get to it today. I'm thinking I will do that while I watch like commentary and stuff from the race. Okay, so then hotspots, what, I guess that was where I need to go through. There's like a mail thing where I've been putting mail and just papers and stuff. So declutter inbox. Okay, that works. And what did I say I was gonna move? Pumpkins I got, oh, the gym membership, that has to happen. Let's put that needs to happen before the 25th. So I'm going to put that, we'll just do that tomorrow, Monday. That is gonna be, I'm gonna do financial for that, even though the gym is like a health thing, which would be green, but really it's important that I change our plan. That was the goal the whole time, or the plan the whole time, was to just do the first month on like the upgraded plan because they were running a special, so that we wouldn't have to pay the like $90 registration fee and all that. The gym actually told us to do it that way because I think they figure people forget to do it, but I will not be forgetting. So I need to downgrade gym membership, which I will be at the gym anyway to pick up my son, but I'm gonna try to just like call them and do it. But if they say I have to come in, I'm gonna be there anyway. And then if they make it complicated, I have a few days to like, you know, go and work that through. Okay. And then organizing the pantry, I just feel like I don't really care. The closed tote I'll do today. The office, I just don't care. The PTO stuff I'm gonna do. The blog stuff, I don't know. I kind of have that in my fresh start here, so I don't really want to put that on this list. And the Minecraft games, I just can't devote the headspace to that right now. The office, I don't really care about. That'll just happen another time. So, yeah, okay. And then the stuff that's on my monthly to-do list, I'm gonna try to get this stuff done today. The weed and feed, oh, I could put that on the list because my husband will be home this weekend most likely. And so I'll just remind him to do that. since it needs to be done. The newsletter, I'm going to check this off as sent, and then the hosting plan. Oh wait, when do I, okay, resubbing to Cub Van is later. So the hosting plan is just for my website. So I'm going to put that on here too. I'm having my husband help me with that. So I'll just, it'll help me. I should have put like check in with him about hosting plan, but I don't have that much space. I'm not really doing anything. It's just reminding me to ask him about it. Okay, and we have the tending list here. So let's make sure everything from the tending list is on there. Organize my fall wardrobe. I'm actually feeling better about that. I kind of had like a little meltdown last week about it, but I feel better about it this week. I must have just been in a mood or something. And I've ordered a bunch of stuff, and I'm organizing it in my front fighters closet, and it's super fun, and I'm actually excited about it. So I'm going to check this off because I feel like I've made a lot of progress on that goal, and I am just kind of done. Saving money will happen this week. I will make savings deposits, and then I have my list in the back of my planner where I'm kind of keeping track of the different things I save for. And I'm already caught up through October, but I'm going to be making the November deposits early in October. I'm like a month ahead, so I'm going to just kind of keep going with that instead of like skipping it because I already did it. You know, I'm going to keep trying just because I know like December is going to have like a lot of expenses with the holidays and everything, and then that way it'll kind of give me some breathing room later. So anyway, as I make those deposits, I will check that stuff off. PTO is, I'll just finish that whenever I finish the month, because that's going to be like the stuff that I'm doing like today and then next week. That's just kind of like my last, making sure all the social media is posted for the month. And then planning and setting goals is going to happen on Wednesday, and then planning content, which I'm actually done with that. I've planned everything I need to plan through, I think through December. Ooh, maybe I need to, I guess the goal was just to do it through November, and I did that. So I'll check that off. And then the November or the December stuff will be on the November tending list. So that's done. I haven't scheduled the PTO content yet for week, oh wait, I did for week 42. I just never checked that off. I haven't done it yet for week 43, which will happen later today. I did plan that week, and I'm planning this current week. Cleaning the house, I haven't been checking that off because I'm being really hard on myself about what's considered clean, but I am going to check it off for week, I don't know, wait, hold on. What am I doing here? I shouldn't have checked off week 43 because that hasn't happened yet. In week 43, when I do this, then I will check that off. Okay, white out, yay, all right. I am gonna check off cleaning the house for this week because I did do a lot. Even though I feel like it's not clean, I need to not be so hard on myself about it. I don't know. Prepping food, I already did that. And creating content, I've been doing that all week. So yay, we did all those. I can't stand the habits. I don't know. I know I did Duolingo every day, so I'm just gonna check this off. I am on like day 499 or something like that. Today I haven't done it yet, so I'm not gonna check the 20th. And I just don't care about any of this other stuff right now. I know that's terrible. We'll be picking out clothes and getting dressed soon. I don't know, maybe this week coming up I'll actually have some checks there. I mean, I do get dressed. I don't know. I have like standards that I feel like I'm not checking off, and that's probably my issue there, is that I'm not counting the little things, and that's the point, is to count the little things. So I'm kind of having, you know, a realization there with that. So we've got the tending list checked off, and then the last thing to look at here is the Refresh Brain Dump Journal. And I've done this, so I set a timer for 10 minutes and just did the brain dump. And then after the 10 minutes was up, I went through and highlighted based on my color code, and I organized it here. So I just did PTO, work, personal and family, I just kind of put together, and then home. And then I've actually been working on it. So what I'm gonna do is put a couple of these things on the list. Oh, I need to get a haircut. That was like a big deal that I decided. I'm getting a haircut. I need to get a whole bunch cut off, like a lot. So I'm not getting short hair. I have enough hair that I can cut off a lot and still have long hair. But it needs to be done. So I need to get a haircut. 2 exclamation points, because it's important. So let's put that on Monday. And oh wait, hold on. Monday I am planning on filming most of the day. Thursday I have time. I think I will combine getting a haircut with picking up my son. Like, I'll go get the haircut and then I'll pick him up afterwards. I think, let's do it that way. He might need a haircut too. Maybe we'll get haircuts after I pick him up. I'll ask him what he wants to do. Okay. All right, so then what else? All of my work stuff is gonna go on my other list, so I'm not gonna put that here. And then the PTO stuff will probably get done this weekend. So no, there's nothing left on my brain dump journal either. Okay, now the other thing is to do my little dashboard, and we're gonna do the dinner ideas. The habits, I'm just gonna keep plugging through it. We'll see. We watched all the Harry Potter movies and it was so much fun. Yeah, we had a really good time. I have so many questions. Like, why, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I'm gonna give you some things to talk about here because I don't get it. Why did Voldemort want to kill Harry's parents in the first place? I kind of looked this up and it said it was because of Trelawney's vision that Harry was the child that was going to grow up to be a more powerful wizard than Voldemort. But he only became that because Voldemort tried to kill him. Why did he originally want to kill Lily and James? I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. Like, what was the original, like, I know Tom Riddle just like was power hungry or whatever and just wanted to be the most powerful wizard, but like, what happened in between that? Did they go to school together? Like, I don't think they did, right? He was a lot older because he was like a little kid when Dumbledore, I don't know. Anyway, we don't need to talk about this in my planning video, but I don't get it. Somebody explain to me what I missed. All right, so dinner ideas. Over here. And this week there's going to be 4 just because I'm going to account for spirit night. So we have those. And then we have habits right here. And then I don't need, okay, so dinner ideas is spaghetti, Frito pie. Let me put thaw because I have a spaghetti sauce with meat already cooked in the freezer, and then the same with the chili for the Frito pie. And then we have spirit night pizza. That's Wednesday specifically. And then the other thing, didn't I have one more thing? Oh, poke bowls. Poke bowls. And I'll need to make the rice ahead of time, so why don't we just make a note about that so that the rice isn't hot when it's time to eat. Okay, and then here we have, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And here we're gonna keep doing, or trying to do, our same habits. Read in bed. This is like the bane of my existence right now. I don't know why. I'm like actively fighting it. I'm like I'll say, oh, I should get my Kindle out and read, and I just won't. I don't know why. I like the book. You know what? Actually, maybe I don't really care for the book I'm reading. The book I have on my Kindle right now is like a collection of short stories that are in the universe of the zombie series I was reading, and I think I just don't care about the characters, because none of them are, it's not the characters that were from the series, and it's just like these little short stories, and a lot of the people kind of suck. I don't know. I think I maybe just don't care for that book. Maybe I just need to get a different book. Let's put that. Get a new book on my Kindle. Okay, and then this is daily habits. Okay, so I guess that's it for this week's plan with me. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post functional planning videos on my channel. And if you like this one, you'll probably like those ones too. And I would love to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.